So I got my new plunger valve assemblies with the inlet and outlet. They're both actually the same. If you take this nozzle off, it's just the same as that one. It's just the nozzle that fits on there that makes it inlet or outlet. It's got the directional. This is the old stuff. This is the old 1 1/4 inch or 1 inch, or I'm not sure what that stuff is, but the stock stuff off of an Intex. This is for a 12-foot Intex ring pool. It's a Summer Escapes, but it's not a metal frame, so it's an easy set. And I'm going to set it up out here. It's right over there in the corner. I'm going to set it out here. I'm going to fill the gaps in the cement with sand before I put my plastic down, to stop it from having any creases in the bottom of the pool. And I'm going to put plastic down to protect it from that happening. And I had the pool set up once before, but with the stock filter, and that worked okay for about first 6 or 7 weeks or so. And when I took the pool apart, it was still clean and everything. Just it had sand in the bottom of the pool because we live in Las Vegas. So, anyways, I bought a 2,800 gallon sand filter, and that's why I wanted the bigger fittings. I don't want the hoses to cavitate, collapse because of the pressure of the bigger pump. And so I'm going to put this thing together. I'm going to start working on it. I'll put it all together, and we'll see how it goes. And then I need to take that and make bigger holes in the pool wall. You can see where it's hard. They got like an extra piece here to kind of stiffen it up. But I'm going to cut it. I have to mark it. I'm going to take the gasket off of the new pool inlet I just got, and then mark it, and then cut it real carefully with the knife, and see if I need to remelt it or something. But I'm making a Frankenstein. This is only a 12-foot Intex Summer Escapes pool, with the air ring on the top, and self-setting. And I'm putting a 2,800 gallon per hour pump on it. A sand filter, that's the sand for it, and it's like my little Frankenstein pool. Yeah, so I have to make the opening of the pool bigger now for the new fittings. And so I took the gasket off, the wall gasket, and I'm just going to line it up like that, and draw a circle on the inside very carefully, and then cut it with the razor knife. So there's my layout. I'm just going to cut it as carefully as I can with the razor knife now, and using a real nice sharp blade. So that's what I cut out, and it doesn't seem to be separating or anything. It seems like it's all glued together pretty good. So I'm just going to put it together, and should fit just fine. And now my pool has the big opening. It's got the big stuff. And now I can directly put my hoses or drain kits on to be able to vacuum the pool. Yeah. Anyways, very good stuff. It went on very nicely. So instead of hurting my back trying to hold a 50-pound bag of sand to fill in the cracks, I just got myself a little Tupperware bowl, a little plastic bowl, put some sand in it, and then I'm just filling in the crack just little by little. Just real easy, and just get it filled in, and then that's it. Trying not to get it spread out too much. I don't want it to bulge or get underneath where it's not supposed to be. That'll do it. Something like that. And yeah, so I'll just fill in the rest, and that'll take care of it. So now I've got the sand in place. Fill in those big cracks so I won't get creases in the bottom of my pool. And now I'm going to do the layout. I'm going to do the plastic sheeting, and then the pool. Well, there's the first plastic sheet. I have to lay one more down because it's only 9 feet by 12. So So I have to lay one more down so it's further that covering the patio that way. And then the pool. Got my temporary hole down, my plastic's all spread out. I'm going to set the pool down and then take all that stuff off. It's kind of windy out here sometimes. So now the pool is somewhat laid out, and I got to put the fittings in. I already widened the holes. I think I got it laid out where I want it. Time to put the pump together. And now it begins. Now we're filling it up. We got the bottom part of it. It's a little bit slanted that way, so the water fills up down there first. So I got that straightened out. And then I just got to straighten out these little bits as we go. It's pretty easy as long as you pay attention when the water level's at. Don't let it get too high. And yeah, just pull it out like that, and there you go. It's all ready to roll. Gotta get all those air bubbles out of the middle. If you don't get air bubbles out of the middle like that, it'll end up as wrinkles. And so there we go. We're going on our way. Now I'm putting the filter together, and I decided to set the base right there. I'm not sure how the hoses are going to fit on this fitting, so I kind of turned them sideways. I'm thinking that'll be good enough. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to put it together now. So now the pump is placed. I might move it a little bit. Might move it back here. And the hoses are attached to the pool now. That's what I needed. I need those fittings for those hoses to fit. Go directly to the pump without a reducer or anything. Okay, so now I have my number 20 grades silica sand in here, and you can see where the alignment marks are on the tube. I got it pretty close to midway, and ready to put the top on now. Okay, well, the pool's getting filled up. We can see that the water outlet, or the pump inlet water, is submerged. So I'm gonna turn the pump on. I can't wait to see this thing go. So right now I'm going to open this valve again. There we go. Now it's open. Now I had to take the return hose off. I won't be using it because I'm doing the backflush the first thing. It's already plugged in. So now I need to go to let's see, go to backwash. I'm always going to go clockwise. So I went to backwash, and now I guess I turn it on. Scary. Here it goes. On. It's not doing anything. Reset. I had to reset the GFCI. See what comes out. It's not too noisy. It's not filling up. Let me turn it off. Let me turn it off and see if I can release the air. Get this thing to fill up some more. I mean, yeah, anyways, I gotta figure this out. Well, there it is, it's running. It's a little quiet, it's pretty quiet for how big it is. Got the big hoses, got the big fittings on the pool. Seems to be holding up just fine, it's not leaking or anything. And it's really, really jamming. Look at the water current coming up over there. That's from the jet coming back out of the outlet. Clean water into the pool. So this is going to be great. It won't take very long to keep this pool very clean. All I gotta do now is get it vacuumed. I'm set, ready to enjoy this pool. Crystal clear water. That's how you do it, folks. I showed you the whole thing. So it's been going for a half an hour now. It's got a little bit of air in the chamber there. I'm not sure how to get rid of it, or if I even need to. It's not sucking any air down through the pump, so I guess I'm okay there. You can see that the water's coming out. I turned the jet going around that way, and it's pushing the water around pretty good. You can see my little tablet floater, chlorine tablet floater, going around pretty good. So I'm happy with the results. Now I just got to wait for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days to see how the water quality stays. Should be good.